Okay, to start our 80s look, we're going to start with our eyebrows. And as you know, 80s girls totally had some thick eyebrows. So what you want to do is take your eyebrow pencil of your choice and thicken those puppies up. Don't worry about getting them to a certain shape. We're going to take concealer later and define them. Now using the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, my shade is in Nutmeg. And using a concealer brush, I'm just going around the edges of my eyebrows to define the eyes. Girls had thick brows, yet they were seemingly defined. Now using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, I'm going to just mix between those two shades and use that to set my brows. You don't want your brows to come off through the day. That's a little weird. Okay, now we're moving on to concealer. Now using the NYX High Definition Concealer, I'm going to use the first shade, which is my skin tone, Nutmeg, and it has a little bit of an orange tint, what I like. So I'm using a concealer blending brush, and I'm just blending this right under the eyes to conceal any dark circles. It's just something I like to do, not so much 80s, but just my preference. So now I'm taking an even lighter concealer. This is in Tan, and I'm using this to lighten up, because 80s girls totally didn't have any bags. Now just using the foundation brush, just blend the concealer into your face. Now I'm using an HD setting powder to set my under eye concealer, and now I'm using my regular face powder. 80s girls definitely knew how to shine, but not with their face. It was totally matte. Now for the eyes. Using my NYX High Definition Eyeshadow Base, which is my usual primer, I'm going to apply this all over my lids up to my brow bones. You know those 80s girls, they had crazy eyeshadow all the way up to their brows. Yeah. So make sure to blend that all in. I'm using two NYX Jumbo pencils, one in electric blue and one in milk. First you're going to take milk and you're going to apply this above the crease of your lid. So don't apply this on your lid, but above the crease. Blending this all the way up to your brow bone. Yeah, that's right, this is an 80s look. It's going to be crazy. Okay, so now take electric blue and apply that on your lid. And as you know, these jumbo pencils can be used as bases for the eyeshadows that we're going to apply on top, which is really going to make them stick. Blending those two bases into each other, I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is from NYX, and using the NYX Trio palette in purple, deep purple, and prune, we're going to start off with the deep purple shade. And using the tip of this brush, we're going to kind of do a cut crease with this. We're just trying to make a sharp line. Really try to place this shadow down. Now taking the NYX Single Shadow in Irises, which is a shimmery blue that kind of changes to a teal blue. It's a really interesting color. So now using another NYX shader brush, I'm going to apply this right to the lid using a patting motion. Don't sweep because you definitely don't want fallout. That totally wasn't cool during the 80s, and it's not cool now. Just make sure to apply that right on the lid. Now using a blending brush, I'm going to go back into deep purple and blend that right above that kind of cut crease line you did before. And blend, blend, blend all over that purple shade. I have to give it to 80s girls. They really know how to blend, even with all that color. And repeat the same step on your other eye. Now we're going into the, I think it's the prune shade. Yes, prune. It's the lightest pink of the palette. And we're going to use this to blend out the edges of that darker purple. Just so you get a really cool gradient effect. Now taking this NYX Nude Matte Eyeshadow in Lap Dance. It's in kind of off-white beige shade, really pigmented. Using a flat brush, we're going to apply this as our brow bone highlight. Yeah, those 80s girls, they had some bright, crazy highlight shades. So we're going to pack this on. Now we're going to line our eyes using the NYX Jet Black pencil, slide on, glide on. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that shade we applied as our highlight and apply that in the inner tear duct. I really want to brighten up these eyes. Yeah, it's totally 80s. Now using another NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Azure. It's a really pretty teal bright blue shade. We're going to use this as a base and apply this closest to our lowest lash line as possible. Now taking an angled brush and the iris shade that we applied on our lid, I'm just going to apply in a sweeping dabbing motion with the angled brush on top of that eyeliner. It's really going to make this shadow stick. So you totally don't have to worry about your makeup fading. Now I'm going to apply these cool NYX lashes. Once the lashes applied, they look like this. Now I'm going to apply mascara. To my bottom lashes. Since we have such dramatic false lashes up top, we don't really need to apply mascara up there. And there you have it. Okay. Hey 80s girl. Alright, now moving on to blush. I'm using this NYX Cream Blush in Red Cheeks. It's a really, really bright red blush. And using this synthetic angled brush, I'm just going to angle this blush line. 80s girls really were about the angles. So just blend this blush and apply more in bits. You want that 80s look, but you don't want the clown look. Really angle that blush like you're contouring. Now, taking your regular face powder, set it. That blush ain't going nowhere. Okay, now for lips. I'm just going to apply a little bit of lip balm because you really want those soft, supple lips. And I'm going to use this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Adus e Babas. It's a weird name. And I really like this lip cream because you can just kind of layer it. And it gives that nice, soft, sheer look without being over the top for the 80s. So definitely layer this lip gloss and really pay attention to your cupid's bow and the edges of your lips. You want your lips to look shapely and defined. And there's your 80s kissable lips. Mwah! Okay, now for glitter. I'm going to start off with this NYX glitter powder in the color blue. I'm applying a little bit on my finger. This is just to glam up the look. I'm going to apply this right on my brow bone. This is really going to give you that 80s glam girl look. Now using the NYX Glitter Cream palette in Royal Violets, I'm going to apply that light lavender glitter right on top of the blue glitter. The more glitter you apply, the more multi-dimensional the look's gonna be. Now applying a little bit of gold glitter. It's really gonna give a multi-dimensional sparkle and shine to your brow bone. And also apply a little bit where you apply your highlight shade. It's gonna make you even look more glam. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed my 80s tutorial. It was lots of fun to do. And yeah, go to nixfaceawards.com and vote for me, Kellster Makeup. I hope you like it. Okay, thanks so much for watching and have an awesome and totally tubular day. Okay, bye 80s girls.